Hey everybody, welcome to Kickboxing Club. We hope everybody is staying safe. So what we're planning to do, since we can't have everybody in the studio, we want to make sure that we do our best to be involved with the community to make sure that this doesn't continue to spread, but at the same time still make sure that we have that balance of taking care of ourselves as well, emotionally and physically. So we're going to give you guys some at-home workouts that you guys can go ahead and do with your loved ones at home. So we actually encourage you guys to get your family involved as well. It'll be a lot of fun, it'll be a great bonding experience, and if you have kids, have them do it with you, and then I think that'll go a really, really long way in developing that relationship for everybody. Okay, let's get started with our first workout. Now before we get into the series of our movements, let's go ahead and warm the body up. So you're going to start off with 50 jumping jacks, so that's 5-0. So 50 jumping jacks, 50 high knees, and then 50 butt kickers. So when you do work on your jumping jacks, remember, always keep those knees slightly bent. Never lock those knees out. So you're gonna keep the heel off the floor and then just work 50 jumping jacks here. All right, so again, the heel is off the floor, your knees are slightly bent. Then you're gonna go ahead and work on 50 high knees. So you can go ahead and tap your knee up onto your hands. So you do 50, all right, and then 50 butt kickers. So you're gonna lean forward and bring the heel all the way up just to get the legs loosened up a bit. Get your blood flowing a little bit, body warmed up to reduce any injury. So once you're done with that, just go ahead and loosen up the shoulders a little bit here. Just do about 10 to 20 arm circles on one side, and then do 10 to 20 arm circles on the other side. All right, and then we'll get ready into our series. All right, so the exercise that we're gonna start off with, we're gonna mix in some leg exercises with upper body. So this is not a cardio intensive exercise, this is more of focusing on the strengthening aspect. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off having your feet a little wider than your hips, not super wide. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our weight down into the left heel, let's say. So you're gonna alternate sides at one point. So you're gonna put all the weight down. You're gonna sink into a squat, but not all the way down in your traditional squat here, but more where you're like at a 45-degree angle, so like halfway. So if I show you from the side, you're gonna come down halfway like here. So what you're going to do, you're gonna make 3 points. You're gonna put all the weight onto your left leg and you use your right leg to move. So your right leg's gonna step forward, so you can bring the heel onto the floor, straighten out that leg, so your left leg is working to hold you up. Then you bring it back to the center, off to the right, back to the center, and then reverse, and then back to the center. So that will be one set. So you're gonna go through that 5 times on one side, then you're gonna go 5 times on the other side. So I'm gonna put all the weight on my right leg now. Step forward 1, step out to the side 1, step back 1, bring it back to the center, that counts as 1 set. So after you do 1 set on each side, you're gonna go ahead and drop down for 5 push-ups. So when you do 5 push-ups, let's go ahead and work on narrow push-ups. So we're gonna keep our hands about shoulder width apart. Okay, so from here, when you work your push-up with shoulder width apart, you wanna keep your chin far in front of your hands, and when you go down, your elbows should be tucked in, pressed against your body here. Then you're gonna push straight up, and you're gonna breathe out as you guys lift. Now, when you work this narrow push-up, again, keep the elbows tucked in. The reason why is that when you guys start bending the elbow, your wrist stays supported. If your elbow flares out to the side, your wrist cannot support the weight, all right, bent that way. So let's keep the wrist supported, let's keep the elbows tucked in, and therefore we're gonna actually work on our tricep, all right, the shoulders, and the chest muscles. So you can go ahead and do them on your toes, on your knees, but just to make sure, no matter which way you do it, always keep your back flat. Even if I'm on my knees, my back stays nice and flat. All right, so you can do 5 push-ups. You're gonna do that 5 times all the way through. So you can do the leg exercise 5 times, 5 push-ups. That's 1 set. Do it 4 more times, and then go ahead and grab a quick sip of water. All right, so the previous 2 exercises, we worked on the upper body with the push-up, and we worked more of our quads, all right, working that Dance Revolution squat exercise. Now the next thing that we're gonna work on, we're gonna still work on our legs and the push-ups that we just worked on, but we're gonna get the cardio more involved. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna work on 10 froggies and 5 push-ups, and then you're gonna repeat that series 5 times. So when you're working on froggies, you're gonna open up your feet wider than your hips, you're gonna sink all your weight right down into the heel. So remember that your knee should not pass your toes here. So you should be able to curl your toes up knowing that your weight's down into the heel. From here, you're gonna place your hand on the mat, you're gonna shoot your legs straight back, keep your hips low in a plank position. Now jump back into that squat, now that is 1 froggy. So you're gonna do that 10 times, let's say 1, all right, and then 2, and then 3, and then you wanna always exhale as you jump back into that squat. So after you do 10, you're gonna immediately drop for 5 push-ups that we worked on earlier. So I'm gonna show you the froggy from the side. So here, feet are a little wider than my hips. I'm gonna sink my hips behind me, down low, into that squat, place my hands on the mat, shoot both legs back, jump back into that squat, raise my hand real quick, and then shoot right back. Now the whole purpose of this too is to keep your hips low. So don't shoot your legs out and then stand up coming back from that froggy, because this way you engage your core. So you're gonna mix in cardio, you're gonna mix in your quads working, and also your cardiovascular. And of course, the 5 push-ups. So do that 5 times through, and then take a break. All right, that concludes our workout. Great job, everybody. So I want to let you know that we're gonna actually write out a different workout. It's like a little bonus round. So you can go ahead and find the song. You can either go on YouTube, or if you have Spotify, it's called Roxanne by The Police. All right, so we're gonna write it out for you in a different post, and you can always go back to this. So always have a bonus round after the workout. So we're gonna do some type of cardio thing, so maybe like some fast feet, and every time you hear the word Roxanne, we're gonna tell you what exercise it is for the day. So it could be burpees. So every time you hear the word Roxanne, you drop and do burpees. If you hear the word Roxanne another day, we go ahead and drop and do a push-up. So we'll have fun with the song. So I think it'll be a great way to have fun with those that are in your house as well. All right, so stay tuned. Tomorrow we're gonna focus more on the cardio and the abs. So we're gonna get a nice ab series in there. And go ahead and tag your friends as well. All right, tag your friends in the comment section to show them that they can do a workout at home as well. All right, till then, we'll see you guys tomorrow.